So I had a great idea. We've got this pretty great video on how to use a home sewing machine, and it is just chock full of tons of little great nuggets of information, but I'm afraid that some of it is getting hidden. We've had one problem coming up recently a lot that we've got a lot of questions about regarding everyone's favorite problem, thread tension. And there's a little segment inside of that video. You can watch the full thing up here, but I wanted to really call this out because I do a whole whiteboard thing. It's like very teachy. So if you're into that kind of thing, check out this clip talking about how thread tension works, what issues come up, what it actually looks like in there in the machine, and what you can do to make yours better and perfect and your projects awesome. So check it out. Tension, 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 tension. Everyone hates it. But you know what? It gets a bad rap because once it's right, it makes all the difference in the world, and it really doesn't need that much fussing with. Not as much as people build it up to need. So you've got your spool up here, and it's threaded, and it comes down, to your needle. Okay. And then you've got your little bobbin down here, and its little thread is coming up there. Okay. That's the machine. Now, what's happening is this. Each time the needle goes down, it's making a loop like this, okay? Doop, doop, doop. Each time the needle is collecting up that bobbin thread, doop, 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 like this, okay? So collapse that, it's obviously not that exaggerated. It's like this, doop, doop, doop. But do you see this little area right here? The connection point is governed by the tension, okay? So that means we want the top thread to come down and the bottom thread to come up, and for them to meet lovingly and peaceably right in the center. And we want an even amount dipped down from the top and up from the bottom. So when your tension is off, it's because, let's say the needle thread is too loose and the bobbin thread is coming right through like that, and so you're getting loops on the underside. That means either your top is too loose or your bottom is too tight. Vice versa, your upper thread is too tight and or your bottom thread is too loose. That's when you're seeing loops on the upper side, okay? There are probably way better diagrams than this, but explanation is the same. Your goal with tension is to get the upper thread, and the lower thread, spool and bobbin, to meet together right in the center of your fabric, meaning you don't see loops on either side because they're interlocking. They are lock stitch machine. You get where I'm going with this? Right in the middle of the fabric, invisible to you, but meeting right in the center there, okay? I'm really glad we talked about this. Whew. Boy, if I had $1 for every time I explain that. So I'm glad you're here and learning with me. You know, tension is such an interesting one because there are so many things that can go wrong to make the sewing bad, but tension is one of those things, it's like your teeth. When your teeth don't hurt and they're working, you just ignore them. You totally take them for granted and it's awesome. When your tooth hurts, it's everything. You can't stop thinking about it. You can't eat, you can't breathe, everything's awful. That's tension. So get it right, and then we'll move on to everything else, and it's perfect. Okay, awesome. You got it? You good? You're the master of thread tension now? So we do a lot of industrial sewing in here on our industrial machines. So what I need your help on now is tell me what I'm missing. Tell me what home sewing issues, quirks, concerns, things that you want to know about that maybe we can shed a little light on and learn together. Otherwise, leave me some questions, comments, concerns, all the things, and we will see you at the next one.